This is astrological forecast for all Virgo people for the month of August, but most important for eclipse season that is going to start on August 12th. So eclipse season or eclipse corridor is the most karmic period of the year. Whatever happens during this time is not a coincidence. Universe literally shows you the way, sends you clear signals. There won't be mixed signals. Everything will be clear for you guys. Also, the energy during eclipse season is always hard, intense, because a lot of situations that are happening during eclipse season are influencing your whole life. For Virgo people, this is actually the end of your transformation, the end of long time that you were thinking about something, some decision which was in your head, because this eclipse season will finally put on the surface whatever been happening inside you, whatever thoughts did you have during this last 18 months, last year and a half, what was happening in your head, what was going on. Also, this eclipse season will put a dot on your relationship. So if there was something unclear in your relationship, it will all make sense during this eclipse season. So some Virgo will take their next step in their relationship, will get married or get pregnant. And other Virgo people, if there was something unclear, you will finally make the last dot and end your relationship, because a lot of situation will be happening in your relationship sector. For Virgo people, the upcoming months of August and September will be extremely beneficial for you, because there will be a lot of money entering your life. You are now in the moment when clients are entering your life. You have a lot of business projects, a lot of business deals are coming into your life. You're receiving bonus at work, new contracts, you're signing new contracts. A lot of great business opportunities are now knocking your door and you need to accept them. Venus is in your second house during the whole August and then a little bit of September. So whatever you do now, this is like money beneficial. New business projects, like dealing with new business clients and so on. This is good. It will bring you even more money later in the year. All of the beauty procedures you want to do, guys, do it now, because later on in the autumn, Venus will be retrograding. So for you guys, it's better like to avoid any serious like surgeries, cosmetic procedures during the autumn. Better to do it now or like later after October. Also, if you want to buy something serious like a car or move somewhere, this is what you are going to do, and better to do it now. Plan it now. A lot of Virgo people are planning moving abroad or to the new place of living, or you guys are planning to move out of the city. You know, you were living in the city center and now you want to move like somewhere far, live on a farm with like dogs and so on. Because solar eclipse on August 12th will activate your 12th house of isolation. So you guys want to isolate yourself from the world for the next 18 months. You want to be in a hermit mode, you want to be somewhere far, you want to be out of society for a little bit, because for you guys, you've probably been socializing a lot during the last 2 years. Now you want to, you know, a little bit out of this, lock in and work for whatever projects do you guys have. Also, Virgo people might plan some serious surgeries. It can be even cosmetic, plastic surgeries and so on. So as I said already, it's good to plan, do it now, but avoid them in September, October, because Venus will be retrograding, so it's not advisable. If it's of course planned medicine surgery, whatever you need to do, you guys do, but overall, like if it's plastic surgery or so on, better to postpone it later in year. So as I said, solar eclipse is activating your 12th house, and this is the house of like foreign matters, like moving abroad. Maybe you guys want to move to Bali or Thailand or somewhere far for the next year and a half, and you know, want to spend winters there and you are planning it now. Or as I said, you just want to move to the new place of living, like somewhere like close to the nature, like out of the city. Also, 12th house is the house of crypto, so if you are planning to do any investments and so on, this might be also the start. The house of art, maybe you want to start learning something new about art, and overall you want to be like a little bit philosopher, like out of here. You want to lock in, work and stay away from social life. On the day of solar eclipse, August 12th, also Mars is moving into your 11th house, so there is a little like inconvenience between your desire and like whatever life is preparing for you. You will be also kind of active. You will be active in social media, because 11th house is the house of social media, so you will be posting a lot if you guys work in there. A lot of Virgo people are marketing specialists, so that's not a surprise, but this is important for Sun, Moon and Rising Virgo people. That's for all of you. Probably you will be posting or just overall like be very active in social media. Also for you guys, you might be like seeing a lot of your friends, or like seeing a lot of your friends, but also you're kind of tired and you want to move out to the nature. Maybe you will just, you know, hang out with your friends like somewhere in nature, like for example, me and my friends, we quite often do like banya sauna dates with like our group of girlfriends. We go like also very far in this, like to the nature, and there is like literal resort, and we do there like our banya sauna sessions next to the lake. 10 out of 10. I advise it to everyone. Also, Mercury will be now in your 12th house, so you guys preparing something behind the scene, probably some project, as I already said, and you want to be a little bit behind, you know, not on the spotlight. You want to take a little step back, maybe redo something in your life. At the end of the month, Sun will move to your first house, so congratulations, happy birthday to all August Virgo people. This year Sun moving to the first house on 24th of August. So for you Virgo people who born in August, congratulations, and I hope you will have a great solar return. Don't forget to celebrate your birthday. Like if you don't want a big party, at least with your family. This is very important, because you are charging your upcoming year with emotions that you feel on this day. So make sure to surround yourself with good people who will only bring good emotions in your life, good energy in your life. That's very important for you guys for the upcoming year. So Sun moving into your first house, like during the August, beginning, middle of August, you might be a little down with energy, because that's always happening before our birthday. We don't have that much energy because we are also tired. So try not to get sick, take a lot of vitamins, you know, enjoy the sun. We need vitamin D now, and later in months, and the end of the month, you will feel the energy boost. Energy will come back into your life, because that's how Sun moving to your first house, like giving you energy. Then we have on August 28th, closing the eclipse season with lunar eclipse that will happen in your 7th house of partnership. For you, this is ending the cycle that's been happening in your life for the last year and a half. So for some Virgo, it might be actually end of your relationship, like marriage and so on. For other Virgo people, it might be end of some contract, because 7th house is not only relationships like romantical, but also business relationships. So you might end like contract with some business partners. Overall, this is the end of story for you that's been happening for the last 18 months around like relationship with people. So this is the last dot you are putting now, the final stop, the dot, final dot in your like story. So if you guys been like thinking a lot about like where to go next in my relationships and blah blah blah, now there will be clear answer from the universe sent to you about your relationships. So for Virgo people, let's check what's the universal message is for you, like from the tarot cards. What is the guidance like for you for this upcoming months, for this eclipse season? Because as I said, eclipse season are extremely important. They are like karmic, and they're like the moment when everything gets clear in your life. So let's see what the universe prepared for all Virgo people now. What is the message for you guys? Where you need to go, what you need to listen now. Oh, and this is the 5 of Swords. So for you guys, this is actually the resolution of some conflict. Also very much connected to your lunar eclipse in 7th house. This is like there will be finally understanding of where do you go. And it's actually, you know, even in a card, it's a very beautiful tarot deck showing that you need to let go of nostalgia, past, what was happening in your life in the past and so on. And you guys need to actually, because you know guys, the 5 of Swords is also about ego deaths. Like end of your ego, like end of this past version of yourself. And this is very much connected to lunar eclipse in 7th house. So you are, and swords are always in head. Like swords are in our like thinking, what we think is what keeps us back, you know, what hold us back. And it's like you need to let go of this like war that was happening inside you. You need to let it go and go like to the new chapter of your life.